Hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land this evening, huh? Welcome to another live stream. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Beautiful night tonight, beautiful night. Really good night. Looking forward to it. Going on to watch the movie this evening. I have a lady friend's going to be joining me, so that'll be nice. Gonna go watch Secondhand Lions and also the movie Failure to Launch, so it should be pretty much fun. And I'm all stocked up and ready for it. I have some beer. Thanks to my friend who visited me yesterday, I got a little bit of Sailor Jerry left. Although we made a hell of a damage to that bottle last night, didn't we? He and I sat up for a while into the dark talking about our experience. He like I did, started up in Ohio, or actually he started in New York, in Dunkirk, New York, and had sailed down the, a little bit of Lake Erie and the Erie Canal and the Hudson and on and on and on. So we exchanged a lot of conversations about that. He's on his way over to Key West, I understand now. So he's going to go over to Key West and try to find some work over there. He refixes up boats and stuff. So there's plenty of that kind of work to be had. I don't care, even here in Buki Harbor or down in Key West, there's plenty of that kind of work to be had. Hey, Pilot, man, it's Friday, brother. It's Friday. Pilot, I was saving this for you, my friend. There you go. Cheers. Hey, Ed, how you doing, ma'am? Hey, Kim. Oh, Kim, I'm having an awesome time this evening. I'm out here on the cockpit. We're going to do our live stream tonight with the backdrop of the sun setting here in Buki Harbor. It's still a little bit bright right now for me to aim the camera at it. So we're not quite there yet, but we're going to get there here pretty quick. So I'm just going to spin around here and try to get comfy. Try to get comfy here in the cockpit because, life is just so rough for us sailors having to, drink all this rum. Oh, drink all this rum and drink all this beer and work on our boats and enjoy our life, man. Enjoy our life, and what a great life it has been. Awesome day today. So a little update on the day. Took Miss Lily for her walk this morning, came back to the boat, worked on editing. I'm doing a video on my drone repair. I had to fix my drone, so I'm working on a video of that. How much rum is left? That was a full bottle last night, man. That was a full bottle last night. We hit the old Sailor Jerry pretty hard last night, man. But you know what the hell? You get a couple hard drinking sailors together and you're going to do that. So, yes, Andy, brother, thank you. Yes, I did provision, if you know what I mean. Hello, Marie. Sorry I missed you while you were home. Flu sucks. Oh, Kim, I'm sorry to hear you were sick. I'm sorry. Try to read and talk at the same time. Yo ho ho. That's right, Pilot. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. So, hey Marie. Hey, happy person. How you doing? So anyhow, took the dog for a walk. Got back here to the boat. Worked on the video editing. Headed over into the marina. Took a shower. Took a nice hot shower. Actually got waylaid and hung out and talked with some friends for a bit there on the dock. There was a lady here who foundered. If you guys know anything about horses, you know what foundering is. She twisted her gut, her intestines. She had to have 4 inches of her small intestine removed. Apparently, somehow along the way, she had twisted an intestine, and the intestine caused a blockage, and she died, and she got really ill, obviously. I mean, it's lethal, actually. But they got her in and put her into surgery, and they opened her up and they removed 4 inches of her intestine and it stitched it all back up. And she's doing well. She's healing well. It's healing up, and she's doing good. Anyhow, she was in taking a shower today, so we were chatting with her and her husband a little bit, and just that was weird. Sounded like a horn blowing, but it's too early for that. So. Now sinus issues. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kim. Anyhow, chatted with her, took a shower, had a nice hot shower. And I called a cab. I was going to go run my errands and pay my bills and take care of that stuff. And a friend came over, Lee, a guy I met here, a single guy like myself that recently divorced, living on a boat. But he has a car. And Lee pulls over and says, you know, he's talking to me. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm waiting on a taxi. I have to go run errands. He said, well, cancel the taxi and jump in with me. So I did. And he was nice enough to drive me around while I did my errands. So it was, you know, I was chauffeured around this today, which was awesome. He and I went to down to the MLS office, which I had to go to. I got them all paid and taken care of. That's all straightened away. I'm good to go for a while. Went to AT&T. I'm working on getting another phone hooked up. I had to go there and get a SIM card, which I did. And that's what I was instructed to do by AT&T when I was on the phone with them. But apparently the AT&T store that I went to wasn't a official AT&T store. It was a vendor store, and they were unable to activate the SIM card that they gave me. So AT&T has now mailed me a SIM card. It should be here Monday sometime, maybe Tuesday. And then I'll get a second phone line working, which will enable me to use my phone to do live streams without being interrupted by the trash people out there. The trash people. The trash idiots, as we call them. Anyhow, then I went to the post office. Mr. Fowler. Mr. Fowler, your hat finally went in the mail today. I'm sorry I was delayed in getting that mailed to you. But as you guys know, Walter Fowler is the guy who won the hat, the Florida Keys hat, and that was mailed to him today. So that's on its way out. Look at this cute little dinghy here, guys. Oh, get down, get down. Interesting, cute little dinghy with a little 2.3 horsepower on it. Here comes another neighbor buying a dinghy. He's got a little Mercury dinghy there. I don't know if I'm aiming you guys correctly, but kind of typical dinghy situation. Oh, you know what? I can do it this way. I can switch camera. There we go. Now you may have noticed a light pole on the back of his boat. Here in Buki Harbor, if you're going to run your boat at night, you have to have a light on your boat, and the light has to be above your head. You'll notice on my dinghy, let me reverse you around here again. There you go. You notice on the back of my dinghy, there's my light pole. It's just a place, Schedule 40, with a Lucy light hanging off the back. That's what that is, a Lucy light. There's Rosie there, my steed. I'll tell you what, buying Rosie was the right decision. It's really convenient. Actually, it's not. It's critical here to have a decent dinghy for me to go running around on and stuff. So there's another neighbor going by with a dinghy. Boy, it's just active highway over here today. We're going to need a traffic cop out here pretty soon. So yeah, actually the other guy going by me. Let me see if I can reverse the camera here again. Reverse. There we go. If you watch behind that boat, there's another guy going by standing up in a dinghy. See him right there. Anyhow, there he is. So, yep. A lot of people stand up in the dinghies. Actually, you can steer in the dinghy. I do something called butt steering. I use my weight to my advantage. I can get on my dinghy and go at full throttle and set the steering so it's just dead center. And then I can use my weight and shift my weight to left. If I put my weight on the left side of the dinghy, I turn left. If I put my weight on the right side of the dinghy, I turn right. So I can actually just sort of lean one way or the other, and it'll steer the dinghy the direction I want to go. And a lot of people that stand up, they do the same thing. A lot of people here will stand up to get better visibility. They can see down in the water in front of their boat. We've got a real big population of manatees here, and some manatees with some babies. And so a lot of people like to stand up in their dinghies so they can see, so they don't run into a manatee. Of course, the last thing I'd want to be doing is standing in my dinghy when I hit a manatee, because you would go ass over tea kettle and into the water. So I guess they're thinking by standing up they have a better chance of avoiding hitting one, but I don't know if standing up gives you that much better visibility. to avoid hitting something. So anyhow, what I missed in the chat while all this is going on. Yep, we all hope Kim is better. Hey Ian, what's up? Sounds like a good life. It is. Why so long to mail his prize? Because I'm a butthead, really. Just because I just didn't get it done. I was trying to find the right size cardboard box. I did find the right size cardboard box, and I just needed to get arranged to get to the post office. It's not that easy to just run to the post office. I don't have a car to go run to the post office. So, yep. So, okay. So anyhow, I went to the post office, mailed the hat and some other stuff. Went to the AT&T store. Went to Publix, picked up some beer, picked up some wine for the lady friend of mine, and we owed her a bottle of wine. So she got a bottle of wine and picked up some groceries. Not very much. Didn't have much money for groceries. So the larder is still kind of bare. But I was able to pick up enough so I would have dinner tomorrow night. So I did find, and I know this seems, on the surface, this seems kind of spendy, but, you know, trying to eat a balanced diet, trying to have chicken, pork, beef, you know, a mixture of proteins, fish, you know, mixing it up so you're not just eating the same thing all the time. And what are the things that I do? My litmus test for shopping here is I really like to buy food that's cryovac. Because if I buy something cryovac, it'll last more than a day or two in my fridge. It has a much longer shelf life. Look at the dog up on the sailboat roof. Anyhow, I found these bacon wrapped fillets, 2 bacon wrapped fillets for $7. I got 2 bacon wrapped fillets for $7 that were cryovac, and it said that I should either freeze or use them by February 20th. This is January 4th. That means that cryovac was going to keep that, it just keep it refrigerated, it doesn't have to be frozen, but it was going to keep it fresh till February 20th. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, obviously, I don't keep them that long. That just tells me that I can get more than 3 days out of them. They won't go bad within, you know, if it takes me 3 days to eat them. So, you should help her drink that bottle of wine at the movie tonight. Actually, she's bringing that bottle of wine to the movie tonight, and I most definitely may help her consume that. Most definitely. So, but we'll see. We will see. And in fact, talking about that, I'm probably going to have to end the live stream a little early tonight. Movie night is at 6. Really, it won't be dark enough for the movie to start, probably to almost 6:30. And I've seen both movies before, so if I miss the beginning, it's not a major thing. But she's not seen either one before. She's going to kayak over here to my boat, and we're going to use my dinghy to go ashore. She's going to come over with her son. You may remember me mentioning Aaron, my dog walker. Well, that's her son. So anyhow, we're going to have movie night. So anyhow, got back from the theater, got my groceries and stuff put away. Got online, did a little bit more editing on my drone repair video. I have to shoot some photos. There's some little tiny, teeny parts that I want to talk about in the video, and I need to get my big camera out and shoot some zoomed in close-ups of those, so you guys could better understand what I'm talking about when I describe them. Just noticed I got this weird gray spot here in my beard or my mustache. It looks like I got a fang or something hanging there. It looks weird, like my nose is running. Oh well. Sucks getting old, kids. It really sucks getting old. There's our sunset shaping up. Yeah, it's burning out the lens. You can't see that yet. It's just a little too bright yet. A little too bright. You'll get there in just a little bit. So, leaving you plugged in the charger while I shop for a client back ASAP. All right, Marie, have fun. All right, Katie, yeah, happy Friday to you too. Yep, cool. So anyhow, that was our day today. That's kind of what we did. That's the stuff we messed around with. I did live stream the morning net, but my iPad is really having some issues. The picture keeps freezing up on it this morning. 4 times I had to restart the recording, so we missed a lot this morning. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. The guys at the AT&T store said, "Oh, you're due for a new upgrade. You've got this tablet paid off. It's time to go to a new one." And I was like, "Well, maybe I should you get a tablet. The problem with this one, see, it's locking up. It just buffered there a minute. Guys, if it locks up, I'm going to restart the live stream. Just giving you a heads up. If it buffers too bad and locks up, I'll restart the live stream. So just be aware that we may have to restart. Okay? I'm going to see if I can't move my hand around. You know, I have it in a little clip here. Let me take it out of this clip. Hold on a minute. Maybe it's a temperature thing. And maybe it'll be, I'll hold my fingers on the outside edge, so maybe it'll be a little cooler. Get it up here in the breeze a little bit more. So anyhow, but if it locks up, I'm going to restart. So am I cruising to the Bahamas? I would like to, but right now I'm going to focus on staying here and working for a while. I got to make bank. So could you do interview with other sailors, make good videos? Yeah, I will be doing some of that, Dan. I will be doing some of that as it comes up. There's some neighbors and around me and stuff we might interview. Get some other stories for you guys and get to meet some of the people here. What are you whining about? What are you whining about? Huh? Oh, now you're not going to whine. Okay. She's been whining. As soon as I put her on the camera, she doesn't whine anymore. Cheers. You may notice I'm not drinking a Heineken. That's right, folks. I am drinking a Yingling, Dingling, whatever it is. My son in Ohio told me I should drink Yingling. He drinks Yingling, and he thinks I should drink Yingling. Why? Because it's America's oldest brewery. So today, instead of buying my usual 12-pack, actually 18-pack of Heineken, which was $20.44 for those people interested in that, for $20.44 for an 18-pack of Heineken. Yingling was $14.99 for a 24-pack. So it was a substantially cheaper beer. Now, I've always been an advocate. I'd rather not drink crap beer at all than to save a couple of bucks. I mean, I'd rather not drink beer at all. I'd rather drink water than drink crappy beer. So I bought some Yingling. It's not great. It's not great. It's a little too hoppy for my taste. It's okay. It's okay. It's a nice lager, but it's just a little too hoppy for my taste. So, and she hears one of the neighbor dogs barking, so that's got her attention now. So, Lily has B. Has B? Lily has B? Make her famous. Okay. Interview the woman you are meeting. Yeah, maybe at some point we might do that. Not right now. Hey Nathan, how you doing, man? Good evening. I drink Bush because it's inexpensive. There you go. Best profile. Yeah, her butt, huh? Heineken expensive. Most people can't afford European beer in the USA. No, but it's. Yeah, I hear you. I'd rather drink less beer and drink better beer than buy cheap beer and drink more of it. I guess, especially since I'm trying to lose weight, and I try to limit myself to just one or two an evening. Buying cheap beer, I might be more inclined to drink 6 of them in a day, or more. So, what you doing, dog? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you jumping up on me? Did I say you could? Did I say you could attack me? Huh? Did I say you could attack me? Did I say you could jump all over me? Come on, your nails are sharp. Get down. Get down. Your nails are sharp. You're cutting me up here. Anyhow, kids, so let's see how our sunset's shaping up. Where are we at? Oh, well, still a little too bright yet. Getting there, though. How's that? Oh, that's not too bad. That's kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. It's getting there. It's getting there. Give it a little more and we'll see how it does. I enjoyed the morning live stream. You do that every day. Yes, Nathan, every morning here in Buki Harbor, they have the morning net from 9 a.m. to about 10 a.m. Usual scenario, they give you a little weather report and tell you hello to everybody. They ask for people to say who's new coming into the harbor, who's leaving the harbor. Then they go to anybody needs help with anything. Then they do a little, buy, sell, giveaway section. And after that, they do trivia. And after trivia, it's final business. So, but yes, that's every evening. Um, every morning here in Buki Harbor, and I'm going to try to broadcast those more and more often as I can. Frankly, a lot of people seem to be enjoying them. I had some trash idiot complain to me, "Oh, you're even too lazy to make your own content. You're just broadcasting the radio now." Well, you know what, folks? I went and looked at my statistics, and those Buki Harbor nets that I broadcasted have been my top uh, earning videos. More people are watching them and listening to the whole thing. So those have been some top earning videos for me. So I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to do more of them actually. I was trying to only do one or two a week. I'm going to try to kick that up to maybe 3 or 4 a week because, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's working, making me money. That's what I'm going to do. And like Pilot just said there, I find a lot of people find it interesting. And I think, what was it, Nathan? Didn't you answer one of the trivia questions correctly to this morning? So I thought that was pretty cool. I would drink Trump if he made beer. Oh gosh, okay. What is hoppy? Captain George, when they make beer, they use hops as an agent in manufacturing beer. Some beer manufacturers use too much hops or too strong of a hops. Yingling to me has too much of a hoppy flavor to it as compared to like a Heineken. So it's just a little too much hops flavor in there for me, but it's okay. God, look at my hair sticking up. I'm in that in between stage, guys. I got to let it grow long enough so I get some control over it. Right now, it's just, I look like these kids with their hair all just sticking straight up nowadays. She's a good pup. Yes, she is. Dog going to the movie time with you? I might. Yeah, I just may take her with us. That might be fun. Although, I don't know. We may have a full boat. I'm going to have to figure it out and see. So, is Hero in the Civil War? Oh, cool. Whole shot says M2. 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 I'm not sure what M2 is. Okay, Andy, you'll have to explain that to me. I'm a little dense this morning, I guess. Morning broadcast is great. Well, I'm glad you like that, Dan. Hey, Bill, how you doing? I try to catch Cruisers Net every morning. Gets us in touch with the boating community here. It certainly does. And by the way, Bill, you were sorely missed the last couple of days. Bill has been absent. His boat has not been on his morning ball. I came up out of the hatch because I heard a boat alarm going off, and the other day it was Bill's boat that had an alarm going off. I came up and looked. I think, oh, Bill, I wanted to tell Bill his alarm was going off. Stuck my head out the door, and Bill's boat was gone. I was like, well, it ain't Bill's boat that the alarm was going off from, so somebody, but Bill is right there. That's Bill's boat. That's Bill's boat right there. It's a 38-foot Voyage. Very, very nice catamaran. Really nice boat. And even nicer crew on board. Really good people. Old Bill and Erica. So good folks. And talking about doing a cruiser's interview, I don't know. Maybe we can talk Bill into let me interview him and Erica on camera. That could be fun. Get a little bit of background on Bill and Erica. Maybe I could bring some beer and some cameras over to their boat and interview them. So we sailed over to the beaches at Bay of Honda. Oh, cool. So were you able to just anchor off the beach? Is that what you did, Bill? Because with your cat, you can get in there pretty shallow, can't you? The Bay of Honda is at the opposite end of the 7 Mile Bridge. So it's what, 10 miles or 12 miles or so to Bay of Honda from here? Maybe a little more than that. We should do that. You can come to our boat. Okay, cool. I'm not going to do it right now. We're going to movie night tonight. I'm going to take Brandy over to movie night tonight, and we're going to watch. You guys should come too, Bill. Secondhand Lions is playing. That is one hysterical movie. It's a really fun movie, especially when you're an old guy like me, because the old guys kick butt in the movie, and I like that. But good story to be told there, people. Don't screw with us old men. We don't have the energy to dance, so we don't dance. You come and you give us a hard time, we just take you out at the knees. So, South Louisiana. All right, there you go. You could be Larry King of Boot Harbor. I'm not sure I want to be that. So, on the northwest end at a little known anchorage. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. How was the water clarity over there? Because Bay of Honda's usually got pretty clear water. So it's usually pretty clear over there. That might be fun to do. And last night there was hardly any wind at all. It must have been nice sitting anchored over there. I mean, you're very exposed there. You have no protection from any weather, but there was like no wind last night at all. So that must have been very pleasant sitting over there. Water was nice, 77 degrees and clear. Sweet, sweet. I may have to do that. I tell you, with all the people here, the morning field is still full. There were people eyeballing your ball being empty. Uh, and I'm sure more than one person said, well, there's no boat over on, I'm not going to give out your ball number, but there was, nobody on that ball. I'm sure the office had to say, well, he may not be there, but it's his ball. You can't use it. So there's a lot of traffic coming in. Will you go for first or second base? I'm not going for any bases. I'm not going for any bases, man. My ball is paid up to the 4th of January. Well, that's tomorrow, dude. Or today. Tomorrow. Today's the 3rd, right? Tomorrow's the 4th? I don't know what day it is. I don't even know what day it is. Isn't that cool, being out here living on my sailboat? Yeah, today. Today's the 4th of January. So you ran out of days today, man. You have to go to the office and pay your bill. God, that sucks. I got to pay mine, but I don't pay mine till the 26th, 27th or something. So, hey, Dave Marshall, how you doing, old friend? What's up, man? Hey, Carl, I'm looking at dock about 50 miles from you. Might be there in a little bit. Working on the sailboat for the next 10 days here. Awesome. Dave, that would be a lot of fun, man. I'd love to see you here. That would be cool. You have to come over and visit me. Come out and hang out on the boat with me for a little bit. We'll have some beers and have a good time, man. That'd be fun. 4th of February. Okay. Yeah, you got a month then. Now you got a month. I totally lose track of time since moved onto the boat. Yeah, isn't that nice? Yep. Yeah, Dan, I said I don't know if I'm going to take Lily to the movies or not. It depends on how many people we go and how crowded the boat is. Guys, there's the sunset happening. How cool is that, huh? Man, that's weird looking, isn't it? Isn't that kind of weird looking? The way it's like a ball. Whoops, sorry. It's like a ball right there on that boat right there. That is really cool looking. You could buddy boat. Yeah, maybe. Although I really don't have any plans on going anywhere right now, guys. I'm planning on hanging out here. I'm working. I'm trying to make a buck. I'm going to be here for the duration for a little bit, trying to make a buck. So just sent me a donation. Well, awesome. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate that, brother. I really do. That's awful nice of you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, if anybody wants to help out and hit up the old PayPal, that would be awesome. It's much appreciated. There's a link in the description down below, or maybe one of my moderators will post the link to it. But yeah, appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Morgan. Have you ever seen the green flash at sunset? I have not. I'm looking forward to that. So, okay, got to go to work. Have fun, everybody. Hey, man, take care. Be safe, brother. Carl, time to get a calendar. Okay, I guess so. Yep. Let's see how the sunset's developing. There you go. You sent it to PayPal. Awesome. Well, I'll get noticed here in just a moment then from PayPal. Appreciate. Oh, actually, I already got done. Yep. Awesome, man. Old school wrestling. That's very cool. Yeah, I got the donation, buddy. Thank you. And Tom says, yes, Tom, Rosie does have a leak. She does have a leak. Let me hit this. That tube right there, that's Rosie. This tube right here has a very slight leak in it. I have to put the pump on it, and I can hear a horn already for the sunset. I have to put the pump on it about every 3rd or 4th day and put some air in it. It's a very, very slow leak. I haven't hit it with the soap bottle to try to find where that leak is just yet. I'm hoping to order some cleaner material here pretty soon. And when that cleaner material comes, I'm going to give the dinghy a good scrubbing and cleaning. I'm trying to buy some stuff that's specifically for cleaning dinghies. And then when I pull it out to do that cleaning, that's when I'm going to try to find out exactly where that leak is and see if I could fix it. I actually had a guy tell me I could just hit the thing with some crazy glue. He says really small leak like that, find out where the leak is and just put some crazy glue to it, and that works pretty good. But one little tiny leak, maybe every third or fourth day I got to put some air in it. It's not a big irritation, and really even with that tube completely deflated, the boat actually drives and rides pretty good. So I'm real happy with Rosie. Anyhow, there's our sunset happening. Just beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, the sunset last night was amazing. It was pretty cool last night too. Although you had a little different perspective than we did, Bill. Oh, this is funny. Bill's over here on the chat talking to me, and there's Bill. I don't know. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can. Bill, wave. There he is. See if I hold this steady now. There's Bill over there. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Anyhow, there's Bill over there on his voyage. So Bill's got a full crew on board with him too right now. So small world. Yes, it is, sir. Very small world. I'll tell you guys, I'll give you an example. We'll send donation if you take Lily to the movies. I can't promise you, man. I got to see how many people we have going. So we may have, yeah, Bill's got an all-girl crew, too, and some nice-looking women, too, I'll tell you. Tell him to moon us. Yeah, I don't know if he's so brazen and bold to do that. I don't know. I'm looking over there. I don't see a moon. I don't see a moon rising just yet, so. He's not mooning. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Anyhow, guys, so that's kind of where we're at tonight. We're going to enjoy this sunset, and look at that, huh? Oh, boy. Andy says, oh, boy. All right. I'll tell you, Lily, get down. Get down, get down, get down. I'm going to put you guys back in the holder. I got to put you down for a second here. Ah, there you go. Oh, gosh, what do you see? My big butt. Straighten that out. There you go. A little bit better camera angle. So, I wanted to have a hit of rum. Sorry about that, guys. I had to put you down so I could have a little bit of Sailor Jerry's. And to my guest who was with us last night, I don't know if he's watching or not, but Lily, move. Sit, 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 sit. Good girl. I don't know if he's watching or not, but cheers to you, brother. Thank you for bringing over the bottle of rum. Appreciate it. A little bit of the hair of the dog from what we had last night, man. We enjoyed that last night. We enjoyed it quite a bit. So, yeah. So, Tom, you asked me about Rosie being having a tube that deflates. Yes, she does. So, old school wrestling collectibles. Very cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That was really nice of you, brother. That was really nice of you, and very helpful right now. We kind of need the funds. We went out yesterday, or today rather, and paid a bunch of bills. I had a bunch of year-end stuff with my real estate license I had to get taken care of over at the MLS office. And so we got that done. Oh, that reminds me, two things that just reminded me I want to talk to you guys about. One, the MLS office here is funny. I haven't been inside, physically walked in the front door of the MLS office since 2015. And I walked in there today, and it was like old homes week, you know. The secretary behind the door, hey, Carl, how you doing? Good to see you, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, Wayne, the head of the MLS, you know, he was greeting me and talking it up and stuff, and just had a good time in there. Meanwhile, my friend, Lee, who was giving me a ride, he was sitting outside of the outside waiting in his car because he gave me a ride over there. And so I told him I'm just going to pop in real quick, pay my bill, and I literally want to just go in and hand her the cash and leave and say, hey, email me a receipt or something. But you get in and they're so social and they're nice and you got to be polite and you talk to them. It's great, The other thing was with Lee, I was going to just call a taxi and have a taxi give me a ride. But Lee wanted to give me a ride. So I'm like, okay, sure, man, let's go do that. Well, I kind of felt like, he's giving me a ride. I should, compensate. I'm like, well, hey, man, why don't we stop? And there's a little burger ice cream joint there next to the post office. I had to go to the post office. So I said, well, why don't we run in there and get an ice cream or get a burger or something? And so we did. And so I ended up spending $23 going to lunch with Lee. But, and I was a little like, man, it would have been cheaper for me just to have called the cab and done that. But, the reality of it is, I would have had to take a cab over to the MLS office. That would have been $6. I would have to take a cab from there back over to the AT&T store and the post office, which are right next to each other. That would have been another $6. So even though I spent 23, I would have spent 12 of that in taxis anyway. And then he gave me a ride over to Publix to the grocery store as well, which I would have walked. I wouldn't have paid for a taxi for that, but still. So, in reality, I helped develop a new friend. We had a good time. We got to know each other. Lee and I had a nice conversation while we were eating our hamburgers. And I didn't really spend any more money than I would have spent anyway. But it was nice and social, and it was nice that he was a friend to give me a ride. So anyhow, he's in the same boat I am. He's a single divorced guy, overweight, trying to find a lady friend, and trying to lose weight. So he and I are going to walk together in the mornings. We're going to get together at 7 a.m. and go for our walk, and try to walk over to Publix and back. And so that's cool. We're gonna do that. It's nice to have a buddy or a friend to go do that with. So. And you're right, Ed. I ate too. I had a hamburger, and so since I had a hamburger, which was about 2:30 this afternoon, I don't need a dinner, and so that was great. So that was really great. Anyhow, what I miss here on the cheat? Yeah, he's not going to moon us. Interview best. The crew is at the marina right now. Okay, your girls are they going to the movie tonight? I want to send you a friend request. Yeah, Morgan, go ahead, send me a friend request on Facebook. Absolutely. Buy them a few beers. Yep, everybody is so nice in that community. They really are, Andy. Just some super folks here. So, and you're right, Ed. I ate also. So, take Bill for example. Okay, I'll take Bill. I'm not sure where I'm going to take him to, but I'll take Bill. All right. Other thing, on the net this morning. They have buy trade giveaway as one of the sections of the net, and some guy got on there and said he had a brand new, only been on his boat for like a month or two. He bought an AM/FM CD player, Bluetooth enabled stereo from West Marine. It was a WM7000. WM7000 is the model number. So you guys can go check on West Marine at a WM7000 stereo, and you'll see what it is. It's like $140 for the stereo. I think it's only like 20 watts per channel or something. Anyhow, but for $140, you get the stereo, you get the speakers, you get the antenna, and you get some sort of Bluetooth connector or whatever. Anyhow, he gave it away. He gave it to me. Gave me the radio. No, he didn't give me the speakers. He didn't give me the antenna. He didn't give me the little Bluetooth connector. He kept all those. But he did give me the AM/FM radio. The thing's only been in his boat for 2 months. It's brand new. It looks like it's brand new. He had it installed and uninstalled. So now on the Lily 2, I have an AM/FM CD playing stereo. But what I don't have is I don't have speakers. I don't have an antenna for it. So I'm putting this out there. If anybody out there has a AM/FM marine grade radio antenna that they'd like to part with, or some speakers that are in good shape, not blown out, I would like to know about it. I greatly appreciate it. Now the speakers that came with it, I checked online at West Marine. They're $29 for the speakers, and the antenna runs the full gambit of what they are. They could run anywhere from a couple $100 down to like $15 depending on the antenna. I don't think I need a big antenna here in Marathon. I like to listen to NPR on the radio, National Public Radio. I like to listen to NPR in the morning, especially on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday and stuff. But more importantly, I am a child of my generation. I was born in 1958, went to high school in the 70s. Look at that beautiful sunset. Didn't hear a concorn this evening. Wow. I don't think I heard a single concorn. So anyhow, there are some music that I like to listen to. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of the 19, some of Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. It's got to be played at volume. It's got to be loud. You know, even though I can listen to it with my headphones on my iPhone, or I can listen to it on my computer. I don't care how loud you turn it up, you just don't get any volume from it. So I'm hoping with the stereo I can kind of scratch my itch of wanting to have a decent a decent amount of volume to be able to hear some of that stuff. So anyhow, let me see what I missed in the chat. Do you have room for all that? Yeah, Andy, I'm gonna make a little spot for the stereo. I'm gonna make a little spot up on the cabin roof up top. I'm gonna build a little plywood box to mount it up into, and then run wires over to the other side to mount speakers to. But yeah, I'm gonna try to set that up. So you could Bluetooth speakers or cell phone. Yes, but it doesn't. It didn't come with the little Bluetooth adapter for it, so I would have to buy a Bluetooth adapter to do that. It's set up for Bluetooth adapter, it just didn't come with it. So pilots like living in a small town, except the houses are boats, the cars are boats, and the streets are water. The people are incredibly nice and helpful. That's very true. Absolutely accurate depiction of Buki Harbor. Car antenna would probably be fine. It might, Ed. It very well might. Yep. NPR is fake news. I don't listen to it for the news, Alexander. I like some of the programming that goes on NPR. Like Car Talk and some of the other shows that they put on and stuff. So, Morgan, yes, there is a West Marine right here in Marathon, Florida. Yes, there is a West Marine here. So, a couple of miles from here. Not even a couple of miles. I bet you there's a West Marine like right over in that neighborhood over there. You can actually kind of dinghy and get fairly close to it and walk to it. But most people dinghy over to the marina and then take a taxi over there. So, but yeah, it's like $6 to go to West Marine. Well, $12 round trip. So there goes the neighborhood with Carl and his loud rock and roll. Hey, there you go, Andy. Yep. I'm gonna rock it out at night and keep all my neighbors up. Yeah, right. That's gonna happen. Run a wire from the radio to the chain plates bolted to the boat becomes the antenna. Run a wire from the radio to the chain plates. So that would turn my rigging into an antenna? I hadn't thought of that. Okay. I use Pandora and pay $5 for commercial-free music. Ed, I use Pandora too. Only when with AT&T, I went with a. They had some program where I get free television through AT&T through my cell phone, through my iPad. I get to watch. I have an app for AT&T TV. And with that, they gave me the commercial-free Pandora as well. I got to pick like 2 or 3 premium channels, or 2 premium channels and Pandora. So I took 2 premium channels and Pandora. So I get Pandora for free. I get and I love Pandora. I listen to it all the time. But again, it plays some music that sometimes you just it's nice to have a little volume. So go to West Marine and get your speakers and antenna. I don't have the funds for that, Morgan. I need monies to do that. I can't afford it right now. Or a lightning rod to the radio. Okay. Huh. That might be an idea. Yeah, I just simply don't have the money. I saw West Marine does have an antenna for like $40 and the speakers are like $30. I was kind of surprised that the antenna costs more than the speakers. But, so I could go over there and do all that. I just don't have the funds for it. So, somebody else just hit me up on PayPal. About dropped my phone. Hold on, guys. Again. Oh, really? Wow. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Another donation. That's awesome from you. Very cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You absolutely rock. So is that what you're saying? I should take that money and go get the antenna and the speakers? I may just do that. Thank you. That's really cool of you. Awesome. Yeah. I will do that. I will run to West Marine tomorrow, and I will I will see if I can get the speakers and stuff. Thank you very much for that. I wasn't talking about that in the hopes that somebody was going to fund it right now. I have gone this long without a radio. I could go longer. It's not a big priority, but yeah, that's cool. Car antenna would be fun. Yeah, Ed, I think it would be. I just got to figure out some way of mounting it on the boat. So, yeah, that was really awesome of you, Morgan. Thank you very much. Really nice of you. Thank you. So, let's see how our sunset's shaping up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful night like that. Beautiful. And so, guys, this is what we do. We sit here in Buki Harbor, in the cockpit on the back of our boats. You know, just like Bill's sitting over there. I'm gonna reverse the camera here. I'm gonna show you my neighbor right behind me. Whoop! I'm too zoomed in. There's my neighbor right behind me. I don't know if they're watching my live stream, but you can see them right there sitting on the bow of their boat in a bean chair. That boat, by the way, is for sale. If anybody's interested in looking for a sort of a sailing, cruising type boat, pretty nice looking boat. I think that's the one that's for sale. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. So that's what people do. They either sit out on their bows or they sit in their cockpits and they enjoy, a sundowner. It's a motor sailor. Yes, it is. And you sit here at night and you watch the sun go down and you listen to the people blowing the conch horns and you just relax a little bit, drink a little beer, have a little rum, and then once the sun sets, we're all gonna run back over to the marina, which is right over there behind me. I'll reverse the camera here again. That's right there where all those lights are. That's where the marina is. We get to go back there to the marina, and it's going to be movie night. I actually can see him right now. They're playing the movie. Wow, what time is it? Because the movie was supposed to start. He was saying he was going to start at 6 o'clock, and yeah, he's already started the movie. I'm missing the movie, guys. Guess what? You know what that means? I'm out of here, kids. I want to go watch the movie. I hope you guys don't mind. I don't mean to be rude to you, but I'm going to head over that way. So. Kids, we'll have more for you tomorrow. I'll have hopefully I'll do the morning net in the morning. I'll broadcast that, but I can see from here now that I can see the movie playing on his little screen. So I'm going to go ahead that way. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me and watching the sunset. Certainly appreciate the donations. I guess tomorrow I'll go get some speakers and an antenna at West Marine. That's awesome. And we'll have more for you tomorrow, kids. So be good, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Be good. Be careful. Take good care of one another. Remember, in the description down below, there's a link to my PayPal should you want to contribute to the adventure. In the meantime, Lily and I are signing off here in Buki Harbor. So, and I don't know where my lady friend is. She hasn't gotten here yet, but we're going to head out, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.